This guy, his name is Representative Lamar Smith. He's a Republican from Texas. He also happens to be the House Chair of the Science Committee. So his viewpoint this week is climate change? No way. Aliens? Why not? Representative Lamar Smith, who chairs the Science, Space, and Technology Committee, sounds like a pretty sweet gig, has no use for climate change science and less use for the efforts to regulate carbon emissions. Setting standards for polluting power plants is partisan politics, he recently argued, blasting the EPA for trying to do so, not science. And the petroleum industry favorite knows from science. This guy gets a lot of money from big gas and oil, but he's using one of the only 7 days left that he can do his work in Congress. And he's going to use one of them on the legislative calendar to talk about extraterrestrials. In a hearing which he has affectionately dubbed Astrobiology, search for biosignatures in our solar system and beyond. Well, if there are aliens out there living on some other planet, which there may be, I think it's perfectly reasonable, that could give people a hint about where to go when the Earth implodes on itself because we're doing absolutely nothing about climate change. There's recent studies that have come out that have actually gone as far to say that our tides are rising so fast that they may, in fact, be totally incorrectable, and we might have already screwed ourselves over beyond the point of no return, and this is just in a period of 70 to 80 years. Can you imagine magnifying that another 50? Another 100? How long is it going to take? It was 70 in DC a week ago, and then it snowed the next day. That's not normal. I've been living here for a minute. I think I recognize what a normal range of weather patterns would be, and we can talk about how the average temperature over the last 50 years has been the highest that it has been, record-setting. This is a serious problem, and don't get me wrong. I think that this is kind of a double-edged sword, because I think that it's important that we invest in science and astrophysics and learn about what's going on in the universe around us. And I think it's completely plausible that there could be aliens out there. But we need to address our priorities. We elect our members of Congress in order to represent the needs of the people. And I think most people would argue at this point that climate change is a problem that's not going away anywhere. And those who do not believe it, I got news for you. It's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, and we need to take steps that some other countries are doing and really get on the renewable energy train and think about the best ways that we can correct this problem. So Lamar Smith, I'm going to give you credit for the aliens. I'm going to give you credit. But you get a big zero in my book and a stamp of political maniacs for your using aliens as an excuse to ignore climate change.